Hello, my name is Mandy Blackler and I'm the Head of Corporate Nursing Development at the Isle of Wight NHS Trust. As you're probably aware, the Trust was recently inspected by the CQC, which is our governing body, and they gave us a rating of good, which we are absolutely thrilled with. But we don't want to rest on our laurels, we want to get to outstanding, so that we make sure that we provide the absolute best care that we can for our patients and our island population. To do this, we need help to support our charitable funds.
So most NHS organisations have a charity attached to them. Some are more well known than others. Our charitable fund is relatively small, but we've got big ambitions. The idea of having a charity attached to your NHS organisation is that it can raise money for specific campaigns, and really its sole purpose is investing in things that improve staff or patient well-being.
We've been able to use the charitable funds to buy stuff that families have told us and patients have told us that are important to them at the end of their life. Things that make the environment a lot more homely and less clinical. The difference this makes is fundamentally important because we only get one chance to get it right when somebody dies on Weller unit or within the hospital. And by getting it right, we personalise the care for the person that's dying, but we also personalise that care for the family.
Over the last, I think, roughly about 20 years, charitable funds have supported our staff to personally develop, helping over 200 people on their career pathways. And what the charitable funds does is enable them to top up so they can make it affordable for them to develop. And we've seen people who've really flourished from one particular role in the organisation to other roles in the organisation that have made a real difference to themselves professionally, personally, and also the people that they're looking after and the services that they're delivering.
Often clinicians focus on the medical outcome rather than the patient experience, but I think what we've learned over the last years is that if patients have a good experience, they get better quicker and they also get well in a more holistic way. And as simple things as beds which allow yourself to be placed comfortably in an area when you're very, very uncomfortable can make a huge difference.
I heavily linked with the NHS football team. When we first started, we had nothing. It was just literally a group of staff that played football together. And we wanted to play some games with other services around the island to raise funds for mainly island-based charities. Having access to charitable funds enabled us to buy our first kit, and it's also enabled us to go over to the mainland and play other NHS trusts.
And really, without the support of the public and the local community, we wouldn't have been able to manage as effectively as we have through COVID. On behalf of the Trust and all of those amazing colleagues I work alongside, thank you for your support. It means a great deal, and we're looking forward over the coming months and years to developing our charitable fund to give as much back to our staff and the community as possible.
We've seen the benefits of this. It means so much to people. It makes them feel valued as individuals in the organisation as well. So yeah, we couldn't do without their continued support, really.
Really just to say thank you for the charitable funds and what they did to enable us to start the team. If it wasn't for them, we probably wouldn't have had our first kit, we wouldn't have been able to play our first game. So
the use of charitable funds to buy specific equipment for patient experience makes a huge difference, and we are very grateful for that, even if we cannot show it off so easily as some other equipments like a shiny new ambulance or anything like that.
It's the things like this that make such a difference to our patients, and this is where you can help. If you can donate at all, we would be so grateful if you could. Thank you so much for listening.